Good morning. We're gonna do some more modded stuff today. Mods, modded quests.
Dashing through the sand with a shotgun in my hand, killing
Legionnaires
legionnaires any way I can.
Okay, let's go find Veronica. Neutrino. Hello, Russell.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Hello, hello, Flame. Hello. Good morning.
Wow, you have come a long way then. I've never been there, but I've met some traders who pass that way. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
Do you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know
Thank
what I
you,
mean?
Flame.
And
Thank you
actually,
so much.
these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
I hope you have a great time at work.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
I kind of just drift from place to place.
Just wherever the wind takes you, huh? I like that. Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
Okay, let's travel together.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them.
No way, so am I.
I
That used to
know,
be.
but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Actually, I'm more comfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well,
Veronica
thanks
is
for
giving
taking
you
a
the
chance
scribe
on a naive
assistant
young
perk.
girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Did you see that?
You should ask Veronica to trade you. She loves punching things. I'm sure she can teach you a lot.
I'm going to go ask her about it right now.
Alright, go do it.
Great.
Okay. Ranger Andy. Oh, we just have the standard mods for last time. I did add another, like, a few more weapon mods.
Hey, I'm hungry. Oh, that's all I talk about, huh? Food? I guess I should talk about something else once in a while. But I like food. A lot.
But right now, we're gonna go do the, Uh.
This place doesn't look like much, does it? I didn't believe this was Randall's old joint until I checked inside. Shame that it's been left abandoned. That painting is something to see.
I understand you wanted to meet with me.
I figured it was a matter of time before you showed. Rumors spread like the clap in the Mojave. At any rate, you're here in all your glory. The Courier. Do you get tired of that title? It's not very imposing, you know? Maybe that's the beauty of it. Nobody expects to be downed by a messenger. Hey, here's your letter. Oh, and you're dead. Do you pronounce it courier or courier? Probably doesn't matter. Tomato, tomato.
Mind telling me what you want?
It's a matter of what I need, actually. My job is to relay a message from my supervisor, a fellow by the name of Marco. See, he's rather upset over his brother's death, and he wants to settle with you, in Utah. It's a very long trip. Luckily, I know the way.
Well, what are we waiting for? I've also got unfinished business with Marco.
You are tightly wound, you know that? Just relax, hero. You'll get there soon enough. First, you're gonna help me with some business here. There are a few contacts here in the Mojave that I need to sort out on behalf of Marco's business interests. Funny thing is that there's some overlap with your past work. I managed to look through some of Randall's old records in the shack. To his credit, the man kept very meticulous records. He must have been quite the typist. Anyway, if you want to reach Utah, first you'll help me solve problems. Sort of like bounty hunting. Oh, and don't worry, you won't have to kill any women or children. Nothing that might compromise your code. These pretty much have it coming.
I don't have a choice, do I?
That depends. Everybody likes choices in life, so let me varnish my offer so there's an illusion of freedom. You can swallow your pride and help me, which will doubtlessly provide opportunities for enrichment, conversation, and all manner of excitement. Or, you can forego my offer and fecklessly wander the wastes, wondering how you let a chance at Marco slip through your fingers. I'm sure some people would consider them equally valid choices.
Okay, I'll help you.
What a team we'll be. I can't wait. Gotta make a little stop before we meet the first guy. Here's the spot on your map. See you there.
Virgil has traveled to the abandoned house.
That gun is strong. A punch it packs, but it can't whack things like an axe.
And I hit my controller, God damn it.
Six, 666, the number of the beast. Hell and fire were born to be released.
I guess we go in here.
I've got you now. You're not getting away from me.
I'll load an entire clip on him. See, these are clips. This gun right here has clips. It uses stripper clips.
Yes?
Why did Marco send you? Why didn't he just come and face me himself?
Do you always imagine elaborate, contrived showdowns with your antagonists? I'm afraid Marco's a touch more pragmatic in his outlook. Don't worry, he'll fight you on his own terms when the time's right. First, I have to see to his interests while he stabilizes things in Utah. He told me that Sergio came here, squared off with you in some mountain town. Didn't work out well for him, did it? Do you want Marco that badly? You have to know that it's risky going up to Utah.
Risks are unavoidable. I'll adapt and overcome, even in Utah.
To your credit, you are adaptable. Some things can't be accounted for, though. When you taste Marco's vengeance, it will cut you off at the knees. You ever seen a cripple win a wrestling match? I mean, I've seen some midgets put up a mean fight with arm bars and whatnot, but never a gimp.
I leave to go get Kleenex and he fucking disappears. Where are you going, Virgil? Virgil, where are you going?
Yes?
Did you get that Pip-Boy?
It was given to me when I came of age, so very long ago. Though it's unsightly and cumbersome, there's no questioning its value. The targeting alone has saved my skin more than a few times. Of all the paths I've walked, all the trials I've endured, it's been constant. Yes, this Pip-Boy is better than a loyal hound. Certainly superior to a wife. God, it's not even close.
Your background, how did you get mixed up with Marco?
I had a non-traditional upbringing, with the requisite amount of violence for wasteland standards. Marco found me when I was a young man. I was just a thug when we met. He saw something in me, something I didn't know about myself. He just has that ability. It's uncanny. He pushed me to become more proficient at violence, but also instilled the urge to educate myself. It's amazing what learned slaves can teach you. I have no doubt I would have perished in some scrape back east if I hadn't met Marco. I would have been another anonymous, forgotten raider. Some gang members came and went, like Red Bear. They feared Marco, so their presence was usually ephemeral. There was always a core, though. We stay loyal to Marco because he wins every time, against all odds. There's profit, but also brotherhood. Is it the same with your group?
My companions stick with me out of mutual respect.
Respect? All the time, even when someone is drunk or careless? I wonder how you tolerate their flaws, and vice versa.
Never mind. Okay, so... Just have to go inside the abandoned house now?
Ah, you made it. The fiends really know how to make a neighborhood their own, don't they? Speaking of fiends, you remember Eileen, right? Slightly unbalanced gal who liked to sever men's genitalia? Yeah, hard to forget. Way back when you knocked her off, NCR started telling people that it was finally safe to start moving in around here, due to law and order. Well, as you probably know, the fiends were a bit more resilient than they had expected. Oh, and it turns out Eileen wasn't even the worst one. Actually, she kept some of the more savage elements in line with the threat of emasculation. What a word, emasculation. Shout it to the heavens. After you disposed of Eileen, a nice gentleman named Troy took over her crew. He was no power player, but he certainly left his mark. You see, Troy was a chronic rapist. Even worse
The
than old Coco.
fuck?
Not long after the Owen family moved in here, Troy paid him a visit. Let's go inside and see his handiwork, shall we?
Look at all these busted ruins. Look at all this brown. Punctuated with all the-
I hope what I'm about to see it does not get me banned.
You know, if I knew that I caused this, even in a crazy roundabout sort of way, that would just eat me up inside. Sort of awkward now.
Troy and the Fiends did this, not me.
In some circles, that would be called ducking responsibility. Troy was nothing before you killed Eileen. On top of the money, I completely understand killing Eileen, given the habitual severing of penises. In my book, that's right up there with murder. But don't doubt for a second that you set this in motion. You can't kill and walk away no matter what side of the law you think you're on. Nonetheless, we can sit here arguing about rapists and dick cutters, or we can go kill fiends. Never gets old, does it? I'll see you at Troy's.
Okay, what weapon could I use to kill this guy? I'll use the Vandal's revolver. Vandal's revolver. I don't know, man. I'm already weirded out, but I get to probably kill people who fucking deserve it, so. Oh shit, I forgot to take the dog out. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew, holy fuck, I think I'm about to sleep. Don't think that.
I just love a quick jaunt through the ruins of a dead city. Makes me feel privileged to be alive. Maybe that's just me. I suppose we should make our way to Troy now. Seeing as to how you're a famous, cold-blooded, God-fearing bounty hunter, I'll follow your lead. One thing, though. Please don't cut off random fingers in the hopes of collecting a reward. After you.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing here?
Troy. You have been a busy little boy, haven't you? All that robbing and raping going on, yet you can't seem to return messages.
What do you think you're doing?
What? Who the fuck?
Troy, do you know who
Alright, I feel better.
Kill everybody.
Gentleman by the name of Marco. He's very unhappy that you ignored his messages. Not good. Next time, could you please wait until I've...
I know, until you finish your speech.
Troy. You have been a busy little boy, haven't you? All that robbing and raping going on, yet you can't seem to return messages.
What? Who the fuck? I'm about to light your ass up, cocksucker. You know who I am? I'm gonna smoke you, then fuck you right up the ass.
No, you won't, Troy. Do you know who I work for? Gentleman by the name of Marco. He's very unhappy that you ignored his messages. Not good, Troy.
Marco? He sent you? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to ignore him. Shit just got fucked up. I was busy and...
Shh, Troy. Calm yourself. No point in making a scene. Keep your dignity intact. You could have avoided this with timely correspondence.
Oh, God. He sent you to kill me, didn't he? Please, don't. I'll give you money, girls, anything.
Why does everyone just assume I would want a woman? I do prefer them, but you never know. Doesn't matter. Troy, this is a matter of balance.
I can't go like this, Mama!
Now, would you look at that? Troy, you went and pissed yourself. Would you relax? I'm not going to kill you.
Really? Oh, thank you. I'll do whatever you...
That's not a good
No,
idea.
I won't kill you, Troy. This bounty hunter will.
Oh, shit, Mama!
Die.
Bravo. When Marco told me to bring you, I told him, well, I thought that it was crazy. But you know what? He was right. You're a real killer. Next stop, Freeside.
I don't know. I don't know
We
why
get
he
to
sounds like
take in the
George.
splendor of Vegas's grand cesspool. I'll see you there.
Anapod. Yeah. I feel a little, but could be just someone like doing a void.
Ugh, rats.
What do you need?
So,
Urine, feces, vomit. That's the intoxicating
dude, you're
aroma
fucking
of
weird.
Freeside. It's like smelling hopelessness. If you're wondering, this fine establishment is known as Carl's Candy, with a K. Unfortunately, they do not offer confectionaries. No, Carl's is just one of many brothels in Freeside, but it should interest you for at least one reason. No, not that one. That comely young lady soliciting her services on the corner is known as Jill. Apparently, she's the daughter of the late Charlie Halfcock. See, Charlie's mercenary work provided for his daughter after his wife left him. With a name like Halfcock, you can imagine why she left. Single father with half a penis and a powerful rifle. What a story. But then, he met you. His kid, orphaned. Though only at the tender age of 16, Jill took it upon herself to make her way in the Mojave. With few marketable skills, Jill was soon forced to rely on her most valuable asset, her body.
No,
Carl
no,
quickly scooped her
no,
up and made her his
no.
own. But it doesn't end there, friend. Carl doesn't just pimp out girls. He makes them utterly dependent through chem abuse. Pretty soon, Jill was strung out on Jet and completely broke. She became de facto property of Carl. Coincidentally, I have to deliver some news to Carl so we can kill two perverts with one stone. You'd better lead the way, though. My rugged looks are simply magnetic to females, and I don't want to be swarmed by hussies.
Shut the fuck up. Do you mind? I am trying to work here. If you're looking for some tail, check downstairs.
Ah, Carl, tell me, does it make you feel strong when you smack around starving hookers? This is a real man right here.
Ooh, excuse me? You go walk into my place and lay down attitude? Motherfucker, I will crack your skull open and shit in it.
As much as I want to be moved by that arresting imagery, I need to get to the point, Carl. Do you remember the arrangement you had with Marco?
Marco? Are you serious? That motherfucker ain't even real. So I took some guy's money and said I'd kick it up to Marco. What of it? It was a scam.
No scam, Carl. You knowingly stole from one of Marco's associates, then went on to denounce the whole affair in public. Bad judgment, my boy.
You can't be serious. I was just joking with some boys in Freeside. Everyone knows Marco isn't real. Right? Oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, man.
No
Over
joke,
here!
Carl.
Deserved.
Or maybe not. Not. It's really up to the discretion. And that's how it's done, partner. You showed patience, but didn't hesitate when it was time to act. Well done. Just one more stop, and then we can begin the great trek. There's a little homestead I want you to see first, though. Here's the spot on your map.
Oh, no.
This fine residence is the home of Dana Quigley, widow of the late Tom Quigley. You remember him, right? Though an inveterate womanizer and a madman, Ranger Quigley still sent proceeds from his caravan robberies to his family. When his mischief caught up with him, Mrs. Quigley found herself destitute and struggled to provide for 3 children. On the verge of starvation and homelessness, Mrs. Quigley soon received an offer from a businessman. In exchange for a hefty sum, he would seize Mrs. Quigley's daughter and sell her to Kaiser's Legion. She accepted the offer. While the initial windfall tided them over for a spell, the Quigley residence has fallen on hard times once again. Crop failures and whatnot. Already maddened with regret over her daughter's fate, now Mrs. Quigley must decide how to proceed. Sell the farm? Prostitute herself? Sell a child? The dilemmas of the wasteland. Why don't we pay her a visit? You should have plenty to talk about.
Fine, I'll see if I can help her.
That's the spirit. Help the hapless damsel who pawned her only daughter off to be the plaything of sadistic barbarians. Fantastico.
Can I help you?
I'm just passing through. Anything I could do to help?
Unless you got a golden goose, there's nothing. Damn fat cats in town are about to push me off my land.
Would 2,000 caps get you on your feet?
I don't know what to say. Wait, did the hustlers put you up to this? You don't look rich. How did you get that kind of cash? Is this a con?
I'm just a concerned citizen with caps. Nothing devious, I swear.
Well, okay. This is... I don't know what to say to this other than thank you. You're going to give us our lives back, stranger. God bless you.
What?
Did it burn you up having to lie to her like that? Maybe it was natural for you. You can tell yourself that she's got the cap, so it makes things right. But deep down, that demon whispers the truth. You caused this. Try to bury it, suppress it all you want. Everything you've done comes back to you in the end. If all my pestering is starting to bother you, take heart. We're nearing the end of the line. We've got a date with some fancy legionary near Cottonwood Cove. See you there.
Cottonwood.
Hi.
You want me to go to Cottonwood Cove?
Today on Hunting with the Pros, we teach you how to hunt sentient creatures that probably should not be hunted.
Let's go to Cottonwood Cove. This is the worst idea.
Our way.
The fuck?
Hello! Your parents were killed by raiders
Ordinary
too?
guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
Don't try my patience. A nod of my chin and you'll be decorating a cross.
Does there see much action here?
As much as the profligate's cowardice will allow. They haven't found the balls to attack us here, but we catch them out on patrols. With 2 contubernia at my command, I've killed and captured 4 times my numbers.
Why are you so rarely so strange?
I'm not allowed to comment on my master's behavior. Yes, sir.
Halt! What?
I'm just a humble trader passing through.
Very well, you may proceed. However, be warned. Aggressive acts against us will earn you a place on a cross.
So yeah, this is the Caesar's Legion. They're a bunch of
This place gives me the creeps. They have slave pens
Yes.
here. Cages for people. Ugh.
also lesbian Blair, lesbian. Jesus Christ, how far away is this place? I had to pass through Cottonwood Cove to get here, but...
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists. We just... Okay.
Three, two, 1, 11. Here you are.
This nice little cavern is the temporary home of one Marcus Scribonius Libo Drusus, an important man given his responsibility, slaves. Unbeknownst to his comrades, Drusus has been engaged with unsavory elements that happen to be in the employ of Marco. Lining your pockets is a capital offense in Kaiser's Legion, along with everything else. But corruption makes it more capital? Recently, Drusus has had second thoughts about his past exchanges. So it's high time he's reminded of his obligations.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I had a tomahawk to the
I have
groin.
many important things to do, like...
God, this is dark.
Who dares intrude in my quarters? Name yourselves.
Not a polite reception, I must say. Is the hammer necessary? I think you're making my friend nervous.
By Mars, if you don't identify yourself, I'll bludgeon you and that other renegade into a bloody pulp.
I go by Virgil, but that's not really germane to the discussion. See, Drusus, I answer to a certain Marco. You might have heard of him.
You listen, profligate. I am done dealing with Marco or his lackeys. I do not answer to lawless scum.
Scum. That's harsh, Drusus. Harsh. You might not
Be
dare
safe,
to speak
Blair.
with us now, but I seem to recall you happy to accept our captives a few months ago.
I can't. The speculators are investigating. If they know I dealt with you, I'll be scourged and crucified like a low criminal.
But you are a criminal. You should have embraced it. Believe me, life is so much simpler and fulfilling. Better than all this stilted soldiering.
I will
Jesus.
Requiescat in pace, Drusus. He couldn't accept the change rendered by his choices. Now, where have I heard that before? If you're poised to lose some witty retort or just good old-fashioned vitriol, save it for just a touch longer. My business here is settled, so I must depart for Frosto. If you wish to join me, go to the Northern Passage and we'll make final preparations. Oh, and please leave any accompanying rabble here in the Mojave. Marco instructed me to bring you and no one else.
Are you kidding me?
See you there.
What's up? know how you've been helping me to learn to fight better with my fists? Well, I think I'm good enough to do it for real now. And look what I've been saving to use someday. So I can fight now anytime with them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Great.
Oh, if you ever want to borrow beauty from me, feel free, because I can use these. And I've been thinking about it. You know, now that I'm trained to fight up close, I think I could handle a knife or something like that.
Sure, take a look.
Facing you.
What's up?
We're gonna see if we could just go where Virg is. I think. Whew.
So when are we gonna teach Deathclaw how to tap dance?
Hopefully, I could actually take them with virtual being hard ass.
Yes? Only 250 miles to go. Let's get started.
Stand poised to depart the Mojave Wasteland for Frost Hill, Utah. Be a long, arduous journey and will be unable to return until you dealt with more. To access the future in your time. The challenge informed Virgil that you need ready to depart.
That gun is strong.
It's a nice
Punch it
long
packs,
walk to
but it
Frost Hill,
can't whack things like
so
an
pay
axe.
attention and you might learn something. Over the years, travelers have told stories of a man in black, the most dangerous killer alive, from somewhere far to the east. For you, he was merely a name, Marco. He would have remained just that, if not for a chain of events after you emerged from the grave. You squared off with the Mojave's worst, and prevailed. Some began to speak of you as a living legend of the wasteland. None of this would have mattered until you met a man named Sergio and killed him. Then you had Marco's full attention. When he heard about his brother's death, he sent me to find you, to bring you to him, so that you could settle this. Now there will be a grim meeting between you and the man in black, after which only one legend will endure. Well, we made it. Don't you love that clean mountain air? Breathe it in, savor it. Do you have anything you want me to relay to Marco?
Tell Hope that I packed this pistol and I'll be using it to send them to hell.
Nice. Is that an old pre-war Remington? If you're going to get killed by something, that would be a good choice. Take care, Courier.
Virgil has left for Marco's encampment. It is uncertain if your paths will cross again. Well, we're here. I brought you 3 along, but... yeah. Also, Zach, next time you're in a fucking slideshow, don't fucking put your big ugly head against it.
Oh.
I'll be damned if they don't try to bushwhack everybody that comes in this godforsaken canyon. You okay, stranger?
Holy shit. Who are you?
Well, hellfire, if it isn't my old protege, come up all the way from the Mojave Wasteland. You are a sight for sore eyes, old friend. How the hell are you? Took your sweet-ass time getting here, if I may say so.
Good to see you too. Had a few delays, but I got here just in time.
Yeah, I reckon so. We got a lot of catching up to do, but we best do it back at my shack. It ain't safe out here in the open. Here's a spot on your map. It ain't much, but there's shelter and some warm beds. Stop by and I'll catch you up on everything. Be careful now.
I need to get another Kleenex to blow my nose. I'm also gonna make myself something to eat to better fight this. I'll be right I'm back. Sorry about that. Now this is some snowy tundra. Just in case. Going up here. Randall and Associates.
Howdy. Howdy. Clem went out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Oopa.
I only have one question. Are you willing to kill people for money? I'm just joshing you, partner. Had to ask. For old time's sake. Lord knows you've killed enough for the both of us, and then some. I heard about you taking down Judge Richter, Red Bear, and Sergio. Damn fine work by all accounts. I know you might have a lot of different reasons for coming here, but I want you to know I appreciate it. Fact is, I could use your help. My goal is to find Marco and kill the son of a bitch, plain and simple. We even got the NCR bankrolling us this time. The truth is that we're in a tight spot here. When Marco came to Frost Hill, he brought a passel of outlaws with him. All of them a rough bunch. I'm talking about the hardest, meanest vermin west of the Mississippi, gathered over years of raping. We ain't taking no prisoners up here. It's gonna be sorta like what we did back in Vegas, except this time, we finish it. Together. Marco has nowhere else to run now. It's gonna be tough, partner, and downright bloody. You let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll get you on track. I'd tell you not to distract me with questions, but I reckon that would be downright rude, considering everything that's transpired. If you're curious, ask away, so long as you don't keep me away from my typing for too long. I reckon somebody has to keep this outfit organized. Ask away. Oh, how did I become a zombie? Yeah, I can say that shit with impunity now. Zombie, 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 motherfucker. Anyway, Sugar had busted me up, then buried me up to my neck in dirt, not far from some old wayside. Made me sick as fuck. There I am, wasting away, sun burning my head, thinking it can't get worse. Wrong. Fucking giant ants showed up, about to chomp my dome off.
Hold on a second, I can't see certain thing. Now close and reopen. Team Ninja. Greetings, demented.
Right when I'm about to become a snack for the bugs, a pack of wild dogs comes running in, chew up the ants, then run 'em off. I'm thinking, hallelujah for man's best friend. Wrong again. Big alpha dog came up and commenced to humping my face. Did it all night. So that mangy fucker is making love to my ear when finally I hear gunshots, despite my impairment. Thought I'd finally caught a break. Dogs run off, but it was the jackals that found me. Cocksuckers had a real laugh at me, half ghoulified and covered in dog jizz.
Please stop. I'm fighting the urge to gag.
Hey, you asked. Don't go expecting me to sugarcoat shit just 'cause you can't handle the gritty details of reality.
I like to go after the first target.
I got to tell you, I'm downright giddy about this. It's just like the old days. You excited too? Ready to get out and kill some bad guys? Good. Now squash that bullshit right now. You better harden the fuck up when you go after this bunch, because they're killers, every one of them. The first is Garza, a Mexican sharpshooter who served as Marco's scout for years. He's a first-rate marksman by all accounts. Word is that he's in Buxton Mine, where he's holed up with a trio of hussies, the Amantes or whatever. I can't speak that shit. It's a crazy man with 3 bloodthirsty bitches. Enough said. Any questions? Garza is reportedly something of a ladies' man, so much so that he always has a stable of sluts on hand, no matter the circumstances. Crazy bitches feed him, bring him supplies, even fight for him, screaming like banshees on the rag. Goddamn terrifying if you ask me. Then again, maybe Garza is smarter than all of us. At any rate, keep your eyes open for him and his manatees. Good, just keep your head down and do what you do best. I'll see you when you get back. Oh, almost forgot. If you're gonna be running around out in that freezing ass cold, might as well dress for it. Here's something I had stowed away.
Hey, go kill them.
Heard of you, some kind of hot shot from Mojave, right? Well, let me set things straight. I'm the fucking alpha dog here. Not that I'm worried. I hear you didn't do shit to help out Randall. Left him to get zombified. Fucking shitbird move. Got anything to say, shitbird?
Say shitbird one more time and I'll end you.
Fuck, okay, goddamn psycho. I didn't mean anything by it. Christ.
Jesus Christ. Dude really tried to assert dominance over me. Not how I fucking roll. We're gonna kill him. We take this. Yep. Back up. Back up. Back up.
I could use a hand over here.
There we go. Stop that shit!
Help me out.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah? Yeah? Come on!
Whoops! I was only gonna kill him a little bit.
How'd that go?
Whoops! I was only gonna kill him a little bit.
Oh, guys.
Did you see that?
Classic murder, murder.
Stop resisting!
Suicide.
Hey. Well, I guess we could just go. Way back up.
Madame Zelda made potions, and she would read our palms.
What you got?
I've killed Geyser. Here's the finger.
We're off to a good start then. I've still got a long list of names, so let me know when you're ready for the next target. What you got? Good. The target is Kicking Dog, a humongous savage who broke away from the Whitelegs a while back and formed his own gang. Seeing as to how he only had a few men with him, Dog eventually joined up with Marco, who was more than happy to put his skills to use. Kicking Dog got his name from the way he kicks men to death, all while he snarls and drools like a mad dog. He's probably on chems. You can find him and a few compadres over in Wolfhead Cavern, not far from here. Any questions? Yeah, he likes to knock people down and then pound the shit out of them. He's big, fast, and mean, so it works most of the time. My advice is to keep your distance, cripple him, then take your time planting shots in his dome. Size and strength don't mean shit if you put a bullet in his brain. Anything else?
Let's
All right.
go. I just realized it lines up with the thing in the middle of the screen. You aim. See? So we're gonna go for fighting Kicking Dog. We're gonna put this gun right to the back of his head and pull the trigger. I hope he's. Good thing about my friends with me. I didn't, I'd be shit out of luck. Katana.
Classic murder. Sisters of murder.
Yes. Folded 1,000 times.
Your parents were killed by raiders too?
for your finger. Whew. I used 100 stimmy packs.
Have I told you about the time that... Wait.
What is it, partner?
Kill King Dog, here's his finger.
I suppose he kicked his last then. Serves that savage right. Here's your reward. Come on back when you're ready for the next one. What is it, partner? This time you're going after Squirrely Bill Blasius, big mouth cowboy who heads a gang of rowdies called the Vaqueros. In addition to being a full-time bandit, he claims to have the most magnificent mustache in the territory. In my experience, only civil servants and pedophiles wear mustaches with pride. He's definitely not the former, so that narrows it down. Old Bill recently set himself up at the town saloon, and he's now in the midst of a gambling bender. He also brought a few ruffians with him. A bounty is a bounty, but this one ain't so simple. We already have a touchy relationship with the town, so I don't want to make things worse. You can't just slip in and chop his head off or snipe him. It needs to at least look like self-defense, otherwise the townsfolk get all pissy. I've no doubt you can find some way to offend the fella. Once he draws on you, it's fair game. If you can pull it off, I'll throw in a bonus. Word has it that he's particularly touchy about the mustache, so there's a start. Any questions? If it were me, I'd bash his testicles with the butt of my pistol, but that's probably a bit overt. Oh, I almost forgot. He is supposed to be sweet on that yellow-haired whore, Lori. He likes to keep a monopoly on her when he's in town. I imagine it would be disconcerting if you were to partake of the young lady, particularly in earshot of Mr. Blasius. Any other questions? He's better than most, but he's mainly just crazy. Unpredictable is probably a better description. That's how he got his name. He's hard to read. He's like a lot of these hotshot banditos. Everything is wrapped up in that revolver at his side. Disarm him or wound him, and he's helpless. Any other questions? Don't forget, there's a bonus if you make Bill draw first. Good luck.
Okay. The guns. I'm gonna wait till it's morning.
I just split all my arms.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get a paper towel for blowing my nose. Give me a second. Shop.
Hey there, Cuddy, what you do with my smokes? I don't do a goddamn thing with us. What you need there?
I'd like a haircut.
20 caps and we'll get you fixed right up. Just tell me how you want.
I'm good with my hair.
Smoke's probably up your ass.
You could go buy some.
Yes. Here's what I have.
How can I help you?
What do you have for sale? You have nothing. You're broke. You have nothing. I should be saying that. I'm broke too.
Hold it, baby Bonanza. It's me, Cunty McLean.
Who are you?
Cunty McLean, your arch nemesis and worst nightmare.
Sorry, I'm terrible with names. What do you call yourself again?
Are you fucking serious? Cunty McLean.
I feel awkward and meaningless to put your name slipped my mind. What was it?
I'm Cunty McLean. I've said it 3 times already. Jesus. Any more questions?
Why did I call you that?
It was the name my mother gave to me. She loved me very, very much. My father came from a long line of McLeans. That's about it.
Why are you fondling yourself?
What else am I supposed to do when I'm talking? Not fondle myself?
Are you here to kill me? At least give me the reason.
Really? You don't remember? My cousin, Donald, came out to the wasteland to make a name for himself. He got caught up in some fiend group and ended up getting recruited. You murdered him. You murdered him and you don't even remember.
How could I have known your cousin wasn't bad?
He had the smile of a child and the mouth of a smaller child. It would have been obvious if you hadn't blown his fucking head off.
It has to be There has to be a peaceful resolution, right?
I didn't walk tens of miles just to not kill you. I must avenge Donald.
Any way we can solve this?
There is. You can stand there and not fight. And then I'll kill you. The last you've seen.
Let's be honest. That Al chest breach.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I had a tomahawk to the groin.
What are you doing around here, fancy pants? Oh, you come to admire my moustache, huh? Ah, that's right. Just take it all in. Good. That's what all the ladies say when I give 'em a taste of this love rug above my lips. Drives them crazy. You know, I reckon you want to touch it, don't you? Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Only Lori gets to be caressed by the love rug, stranger.
Do the other vaqueros know that you're a pender ass? Mustache is pretty up. No, I'm not.
You done fucked up, partner.
Be honest. He had it come.
Alright, I feel bad. How did you come from? Ah! Fuck you! Whoops! I was. Alright, I feel better. Alright, I feel better. Whoops! I was only gonna kill him a little bit.
Let's just get out of here. Do you?
My name's Ford. I am Randall's #1 killer, just so you know. And who the hell are you? Wait, you're the courier. Holy shit! I didn't mean to come on as such a hard ass. I mean, it's just part of the business, right? You and Randall are the reason I got into this business. I read all those dime novels back when I was on the farm. Told all about you in New Vegas. It wasn't just some pamphlet. It's an in-depth account of all your exploits, with a touch of dramatic license. That's what it said. I memorized it. I was already a killer before I started bounty hunting. I'm almost as good as killing at you, believe it or not. Oh man, they tell about everything you did, and it's completely accurate. Let me get something, just a second. Oh, yeah. Sergio pressed the cold steel barrel against the captive's head. Make a move and she gets it, he muttered with serpentine rasp. With eyes that exhibited steely resolve, the courier calmly replied, "You've taken your last captive, evildoer. Sergio trembled as silence ensued. When Sergio's sweaty fingers twitched, the courier deftly lifted a pistol from its holster and loosed hot lead, effortlessly felling the outlaws. You know, how accurate is that? All of the details are in there. I mean, even Sergio's sweaty finger. What do you think? Really? Damn, well, it must be. You were way better than what it says, right? They had to tone it down for the sake of believability. I know that we're only hired to hunt down the worst of the worst, so the use of lethal force is never in question. You have to be quick, able to get the jump on the bad guys. Having a big gun helps too. I think that about covers all the major points. Say, what if I was able to tag along with you? Watch and see how it's really done. I mean, I hold my own and all, but I want to learn from the best. Well, I've got gumption and a sharp mind. I believe I would be an asset to you. This is so fucking amazing. I'm actually helping you kill.
Now we have a companion from this DLC.
That's what you got.
Mod, not DLC. Killed Bill Blastus in self-defense. Here's the finger.
Sometimes nicknames are just random or nonsensical, but his was dead on. Squirrely indeed. You played this one smart, and I appreciate it. We're one step closer to Marco, and the townsfolk are starting to hate us less. It was excellent work, so here's the bonus as promised. Get rested and report back when you're ready. What you got?
I'm ready for another bounty.
Okay, your target is Oliver Doolin, one of the most prolific caravan robbers in recent history. For over 2 decades, he and a number of cronies pillaged NCR commerce in and around the frontier. It was only recently that he teamed up with Marco. Nobody's quite sure why he got in bed with Marco, but he did. That gets him on our list. A source indicates that he's alone in a shack outside town. He might not be surrounded by a gang, but don't underestimate Doolin. He's rumored to be quick and steady. Dangerous combination. Any questions?
Are we talking one old Benny? He doesn't sound like much.
Nobody runs with Marco unless they're a bad customer. Doolin wasn't just a robber. He killed at least one sheriff in cold blood. Besides, Brookshire is adamant about this one. NCR doesn't forgive or forget.
I don't have any more questions.
Alright, you just watch yourself out there. Good luck.
Okay. Wait. Not too far. Not too close, but we'll get there.
I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. Man, we're gonna be the most badass team in history.
Die. Bloody miss. I love bloody mess so much.
I'm not looking to fight you. At least not yet. I know you're probably out for blood, but would you mind hearing me out first? I wonder why you really came here. I've heard stories about Randall and all that business down in Vegas, but this is different. They say you've killed a lot of bad men. Got a real instinct for it. Maybe you really are as good as they say. Let me tell you something, though. It won't matter if you go up against Marco. I'm not trying to scare you, because it's not about skill. I know Marco. I know him well. I believe he came here to turn away from what he was. Start over. He changed his name. Even got a woman. When he found out about Sergio, I saw him change again. Like somebody had flipped over a card. That old demon inside was awake again. You might be fast. You might be tough. But Marco will do anything to settle that score. He wanted you to come here.
How'd you manage to get mixed up with Marco?
I grew up on the frontier. My parents were NCR settlers. Farming never suited me, though. As a young man, I just wanted to feel alive, not like dying a little every day. That's what farming was to me. A slow death. I ran away at 15, joined the gang. I learned the trade soon enough, took to robbing caravans, but it was never about the money. I enjoyed the chase, leading men into the fray, staying ahead of the law. Only the Rangers ever got close to me, though. Last few years, it got harder, though. We'd been boxed in by NCR, Legion, and Hades, and they all wanted me dead. When Marco showed up, he offered to get me set up in Frost Hill in exchange for a share of my earnings and unwavering loyalty. See, Frost Hill is a haven for old bandits like me. It's where we come to escape and settle down, free from the government and savages out there. Ironically, now that I'm getting older, I find myself missing that old farm more and more. I do wonder what became of it sometimes. I had hoped to ease out of this racket, maybe start selling tobacco. Man will always pay good money for a smoke. I soon realized that Marco had other plans for me, and for this town. I don't know exactly what, but things will never be the same up here. NCR always wanted my head for the money I stole. They didn't care much about that sheriff and the 2 deputies I shot, just the money. So you gonna gun me down like the rest and saw off my finger? Vicious business. Damn bears love their records.
I killed the judge and took care of Red Bear. I doubt Marco could be much worse.
If you're gonna speak in degrees of bad, there's Marco, and then there's everybody else. Those men you mentioned feared Marco for a reason. See, he doesn't live to outshoot folks or even kill people. He revels in domination. He believes he's special, more so than anyone. Going after you is probably as much about revenge for Sergio as it is to preserve the myth around him. He loves to be feared more than anything. All the others, I bet they never did that to you. Gave you real pause. You just went after him like a hunter, and it worked. Marco will use that instinct against you. I don't know how or when, but he'll find a way. I just wish you wouldn't give him the opportunity.
So what happens next?
What happens next? I'd like for you to walk away. Leave this behind while you're still in one piece. As for me, I'd like to do the same. But let's face it, I'm a dead man outside Frost Hill. I know you aren't going anywhere, so that sort of boils it down.
Why don't you follow your own advice and just leave this place? There's no future here.
What, so I can start over and be an honest citizen? I might just be a half-assed bandit, but even I have some sense of justice.
Killing you in the shack isn't justice either. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
I never expected to leave here alive. For what it's worth, you have my thanks.
It was the right thing to do. When you've seen as much justice as I have, maybe you'll understand the value of mercy.
Mercy? He was an evildoer. Probably kicked puppies and stomped babies for fun. Just like the rest of them psychos. He deserved to die. I thought you were the real deal, and now you're just acting like a pussy. What happened to you?
One more word and I'll break your fucking neck.
Oh, okay. All right, sorry. It was figurative. Oh, man, you're right. I was being a disrespectful asshat. It will... it won't happen again. I swear. Prepare to...
Surprise me. Classic murder.
Not gonna lie. This is something. What the fuck?
What is it, partner?
Let's let Oliver Doolin go. He's no threat to
What?
us.
That makes my ass want to dip snuff. Goddamn ridiculous. I trust you to carry out these bounties and have a little faith in my strategy. Every one you take down gets us one step closer to Marco. If you start picking and choosing, we won't get nowhere. Oh, and we'll be broke. Now I have to explain to Brookshire why Doolin escaped. You can forget about any payment, goddammit. Just get the fuck out of here and don't come back till you stop being all pussyfied. What is it, partner?
Ready for another bounty.
For years, Marco has kept a...
Actually, you know what? I can't.
badass super mutant in his entourage. Supposedly goes by the name of Porter. He's a veritable monster by all accounts. My source says that Porter is little better than a slave to Marco, but he's completely devoted. No telling what makes that thing tick. Anyway, he's supposed to be hidden away in that old pre-war base inside a nearby mountain. On top of the mutant, Marco keeps supplies in there. You might be thinking, this is my lucky day, but think again. Marco and his boys keep that place booby-trapped to high hell. Once the mutant is gone, it'll be one less reason for Frost Hill to support Marco. Any questions?
Why is Porter so intimidating to the townspeople?
He's the literal muscle to complement Marco's guns. Marco often has Porter perform the worst acts, killing children and eating people alive. Nobody's sure how Porter came to run with Marco, but he's utterly loyal. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, he's got to die just the same. Any other questions?
What can you tell me about Porter's fighting style?
He's an absolute master with melee weapons, so you can't let him get close. I mean, he will absolutely shit on your world with just one swing. It's the same with those other dumb fucks trying to karate chop your ass, shoot their knees, then pick them apart once they're crippled. Any other questions?
I don't have any more questions.
He might be a mutant, but he can still die. It'll just take more bullets is all. Be careful, and I'll see you when you get back.
Okay, so I get that they wanted me to kill him, but like he's probably been through so much. I'm not gonna put him through it just to end it like that. Okay, getting up some other way. Also, I love.
Oh, well, I guess we're doing this now.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm I love how this AK-47 looks, but I want another gun. The ambition. I think this is Sergio's revolver. I'm gonna change the color of this. I like the amber, but I prefer this. Fits where I am, huh? Fits where I am. Jeez, Willow. Fucking teleporting like that. Also, happy St. Paddy's Day. Yippee. Whew. Also, sorry if I've been like sneezing and sniffing. I've been sick the past couple days after work. My throat's getting better, but I think I still have like an onset cold from work because we're in a very cold. We're inside a very cold area, and the only thing that I have to fight against the cold is a hoodie. Can't wear jackets in it. You can only wear a hoodie. Whew. Is that a Yakuai? on, come on, come on. Ah, come on. I was going toe to toe. Mike and Zach. Oh, this Mike. Oh no, that's Zach.
Damn.
Whew.
Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored. Multiple failures detected.
Also, don't expect me to play this game with a keyboard and mouse. I physically playing on this game on keyboard and mouse feels like holding a newborn baby. I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
666, the number of the
The beast, hell, and fire, the born to be released.
Please stand clear of the combat area.
Sorry, had to. Ooh. That back off. Run.
Look at all this brown, punctuated with a little bit of green here and there. Boy, that sure is brown and green.
Go. Just in case. heard it, I heard it, I heard it. Apple. 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 What is it with people in booby trapping every, like, part of their area?
Don't make them look. Please. Don't make them look at their faces. Make it stop, boss. Please, boss. You're not boss. Why are you here? What do you want? Why? I only did what the boss said to do. The boss gives life and takes it away. Only the boss. Who are you to take my life? Stop! I feel it again, the pain. Why do you hurt me? Only the boss hurts me. Why?
Slow down, or I could hurt you anymore. Just tell me what happened.
A long time ago, Porter was a good guy. Guarded town far away from here. Boss came with men. Killed everyone. Porter failed. Boss made Porter his pet, his tool. Used Porter to do mean things. Awful things. Porter is a monster. But he is Boss's monster! Porter wants to leave, but Boss will find him and hurt him like before. Yes, maybe. I can start over. Not hurt anyone. Not be hurt anymore. I have to try.
What's probably gonna give me the whole, oh, you didn't do it correctly again.
What you got? I came up on the family ranch, West New Reno, up in the mountains, you know. It wasn't too much different from here, actually. I was in the middle of like 7 kids. I had to toughen up quick. People stopped pushing me soon enough, since I was a regular ass kicker. Herding bighorners ain't no life for a killer like me. I left the ranch a few years back, set out guarding caravans and hunting down bounties. When I heard that the famous Stephen Randall was tracking down Marco, I knew right away where I needed to be. It is my destiny to help you kill Marco.
I have a bad feeling. If something's wrong with Randall. In fact, he's sending me to kill these people, and I could just spare them and let them. Tell them to get the fuck away. And he just goes, "Well, you're a fucking pussy for doing it. They're evil. You don't know what the term evil means, kid. We gotta kill them. We gotta murder them." I have a bad feeling he's lost his mind.
I only have brothers. 5 brothers. 4 older ones and a baby brother who's 5 years younger than me. I always wanted a sister.
And so the great hunter appears. I have a feeling I'll be paying out a lot more bounties soon, seeing as to how you're around. John Brookshire, serving in an official capacity for the New California Republic. I'm the man who signs the paychecks around here. Randall came to us, actually. He was short on funds and armament, and we had long since known about Frost Hill and its renegade population. There's a standing bounty on almost every person here. Some of them have been running from justice for decades. While Marco has not committed any known crimes against the NCR yet, many of his men have. With that in mind, we elected to partner with Randall. Thanks to Randall's reputation and our money, we now have a strong contingent of bounty hunters. Perhaps enough to reckon with the outlaw populace. No, absolutely not. Although they're wanted, I want to arrange for a peaceful resolution with the more civilized elements in the canyon. I've made multiple attempts at a diplomatic solution, but my offers have been rebuffed each and every time. I even put amnesty on the table, provided they accept NCR control. They acted as if I wanted their firstborn. Asinine. Randall believes that this can be a peaceful, independent community once Marco and his ilk are gone, but I disagree. Only with the firm leadership of the NCR can Frost Hill put its outlaw past behind it. The law will have its day, whether they like it or not. When this is finished, the residents will have to choose between the NCR or life elsewhere. Violence, however, is out of the question.
I still don't trust the NCR. The NCR can suck my dick.
What you got? Did you pick up religion or something since we last worked together? I'm worried you're turning into some kind of humanitarian shit. Porter is a pure killing machine, and you just let him go. Nice. Real nice. I'm gonna have to concoct some bullshit explanation for Brookshire. Here, I'll give you half pay, out of my own pocket, no less. Consider it my charitable act for forever. Now get the fuck out of here. What is it, partner?
Ready for another bounty?
You'll be getting 2 for the price of 1 with this next bounty. The targets are Ingram and Saunders, 2 badasses that have always run together. They're the honchos of a big, nasty raider crew. Word is that they're just outside the pass, hitting caravans and fighting 80s. You're gonna have a long trip ahead of... Hold on. You hear that? Fucking gunfire. Fuck, we better get to the wall. Come on. Everybody keep it cool. Use cover. Fucking shoot you myself.
I don't think I have to do my job. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I saw my life flash before my eyes, and now I can move again. Thank you.
Ugh. So, Randall.
What is it, partner?
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, Ingram and Saunders word holding the fuck back. That's for goddamn certain. Shit fire. The bounty came to us this time, but you earned it, and then some. Here's a bonus. Catch your breath and check with me when you want another job. How you doing?
So when are we gonna teach it?
What is it, partner? It's no secret that Marco likes to keep expert gunmen in his crew. There's one that stands out above the rest, Angel Lee. He is a gunfighter on par with Doc Friday, and I don't have to tell you how fast that is. Lee is as deadly as a damn snake. Just like with Bill, you need to try and make this an honest case of self-defense. Lee should be easy to convince, though. He's a duelist. Find some way to get him to draw first. Don't get yourself killed in the process. Any questions? Lee is very, very fast. Once you get him out in the street, just be ready when the music starts. Good luck.
Ah, the great hunter of bounties. I'm going to go out on a limb and propose that you're not here for a game of cards, or the comfort of a lady. Come now, relax and have a drink. I see no reason to descend into violence like animals.
We both know why I'm here. The outside will settle this.
You don't lack for confidence now, do you? I only fear one man, and you ain't him. After you.
Hey.
Outside, bounty hunter. Meet me in the street, creep. Draw.
Jesus, I didn't mean to do that much damage. Oh Lord.
I have many important things to do, like cuddle my
Floating head,
pillow.
floating,
I love my
floating,
pillow.
floating head. Floating big head.
What you got?
Killed Angeline in self-defense. Here's his finger.
Excellent work. Killed him in the same exact way he'd gunned down so many others. Fitting. Here's a bonus for doing it right. Come on back when you're ready for the next gig. We're coming down. What is it, partner? This time you'll be going after Ketchum, who leads the Hole in the Ground gang, or as I like to call him, the Glory Hole gang. Folks say that Ketchum has been with Marco for a long time, probably since he was in the plains. He's got a nasty bunch that run with him. See, the Glory Hole gang does the nasty stuff in places where others won't go, so Marco always has a job or some place to stick 'em. On top of running a gang, Ketchum is supposed to be a mad scientist type with explosives. He can open safes or rig up nasty traps all the same. Everybody knows that you're gunning for him now, so that means Ketchum will be ready. Probably has all type of shit in place. You best watch your step, because I don't feel like collecting your guts from some dirty cave. Any questions?
What kind of traps will Ketchum most likely be using?
The kind that wrap your testicles around your throat. Seriously, watch for tripwires, bottle cap mines, and even C4 placed nearby. Rumor has it that Ketchum likes to hide bombs underneath corpses so that they're not readily visible. Check any dead critters to be safe. They've probably got it dark as fuck, so here's something that might help out. Any other questions?
I don't have any more questions.
Remember, move steady and keep your eyes open for traps. I'll see you when you get back.
Good. Why are you sitting like that? What's back? Back, buddy, where'd you go? Are you waiting out here because you knew we would be leaving again?
What you got?
Man, that's some bullshit.
Your
Okay.
parents were killed by raiders too?
No, mine got killed by the Enclave. This way, this way, this way, over here, this way, over yonder. Big corners. Big corners.
Not just me. I try to make it, but it's never as good as hers.
But I believe myself I could get up here. Good job.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Wait, what? Oh. Any mine. Okay. Like. Gotta get another paper towel. I should really just bring in the paper towel roll at this point. Okay, I'm back. Let's get through this. It's filled with... This mine's filled with gas. Watch, the moment I fire this off. Yep.
sneak up on it and just lay into him with us there.
Okay. This is why I prefer the perk with the not being able to set them all off. Oh God. Fuck it, I'll just detonate them from over here.
Hold your shit. Don't shoot. We surrender. We ain't gonna fight you. Set up goddamn traps night and day, but even that wasn't enough. Well, I say fuck this.
What do you mean surrender? Explain yourself.
We knew you was coming. We heard about everything you done. All them people you killed. We don't want no part in this no more. It was Ketchum's dumb idea to pack C4 on Annie and send her to blow you up. I ain't never seen no dumber plan than that shit. Ketchum can stick with Marco if he wants, but as for me and the boys, we're walking out of these mountains. Fuck Marco.
Throw down your weapon to allow you to leave, so long as you never return.
I speak for everybody when I say we don't ever want to see this place again. Thank you.
This is from RE8.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling something.
Be careful, buddy.
Tugging at my loins.
He already killed himself. Well, that makes my job easier.
Hello, is this recording? Oh, okay, it is. Oh, yes, darling, I see the red light. Hello there, this is Bobby Bass. I got your message. I wanted to return the message to you. First of all, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm honored. It really, especially in light, I've had a lot of personal tragedies lately. My dog's been killed, my boss is dead, and you know what? It really speaks a lot to your character that you reach out to me like that, and that is, it bless your heart, okay? Just really, I thank you so much. However, I'm gonna have to say no, okay? And I'll give you my reasons.
Let's not fight,
first of
shall
all, I think Marco,
Ah, fuck you!
your employee, I don't want to disrespect him, but the man strikes me as being possessed by Satan, and I don't like that kind of characteristic. I already worked for one crazed maniac that had this thing for little boys and hatchets, and damn, that just about got me killed. I don't want to mess with that shit. You know, back at home, I should have listened to my old man Farley. Old man Farley, he told me, he said, boy, you need to walk your ass east. Better shit going on up there. You walk your ass out west, there's just deserts and fucking death claws. And you know what? He was half fucking right. I should have fucking gone east. Should have listened to old man Farley. But here I am. Okay, now Mr. Ketchum, I know you got a good reputation. You're good with them bombs and wires and shit. I can't ever do that. I don't know how they do it. I try to cross the fucking wires. Shit would just blow up, melt me to fucking pieces. They have to mount me on the fucking wall. And speaking of which, I got expenses. I'm trying to get my dogs taxidermied. Fucking Bishop and Taint, they saved my ass from a crazy kid, and I can't fucking get them taxidermied. People look at me like I'm crazy, but this is serious. I want to immortalize them, so I'm working on another job. I don't know if it's going to work out. Again, I should have listened. Should have listened to man. Mr. Ketchum. No, really, I'll pray for you. I hope you do okay. I think you got great things ahead, but seriously, take this bit of advice. If this is off the record, get the fuck away from Marco, man. Get the fuck out of them mountains. Come on back west, man. Come work with me. Work with me. I know you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. That's the reputation anyways. Come work with me. We'll do some good things here, okay? I'm thinking of starting actually an establishment, a gentleman's club. I'm gonna call it the Buttered Biscuit, and you can be a part of this new bold venture in commerce. And that's what we're going to do. So come on down. I got the Buttered Biscuit getting off the ground off in the NCR. Luckily, I had to change my name, but I'm pretty sure you'll find me. So look for the Buttered Biscuit. So, again, thank you so much. You take care now.
Good. Well, guess we just return with the figure. Oh great, hear the fucking thing upstairs. I hear a thing that goes brr, brr, brr.
I'm starving.
Thanks for rounding them up like that. Makes it easier for us.
They were going to leave.
Gonna get a nice payday from this bunch.
Hey there.
I work with psychopaths.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I had a tomahawk to the...
What is it, partner?
Ketchum was dead when I found him. He had recently committed suicide. Here's his figure.
Damn, I figured Ketchum would run before he'd swallow a bullet. They're fucking scared. They're starting to fear you more than Marco. He's losing his hold on this place, seeing as to how his men are dropping like flies. We're almost ready to go after him. This last one is going to be rough. Get rested and squared away, and check in with me to get the ball rolling. We're almost there, partner.
Groin.
What you got?
If it does
This is the last one, and he's the only thing between us and Marco. His name is Glanton, an old scalp hunter who came here to slaughter 80s. Story on him is that he used to kill tribals for the NCR, but over time he got carried away and was sorta disowned by the brass. Before teaming up with Marco, he supposedly exterminated an entire tribe south of Vegas, not far from your neck of the woods. Glanton and Marco certainly seem like an odd pair, but it worked out for both parties. Marco hates 80s, Glanton likes scalping them. Bingo! We have a good idea on where Marco's holed up, but I'm not going to move on him until Glanton is out of the picture. He's simply too dangerous. This ain't a ragtag band of shitbirds either. Glanton's crew will fight you tooth and nail, so be ready. The good news is that Glanton still has one hell of a bounty on his head. It's 10,000 caps if you bring back his finger.
Yay!
Any questions?
How many manpower does Glanton have with him?
Battle-hardened, well-armed type. That's what he has. Most of them are ex-military or old bounty hunters that prefer hunting scalps. It's nasty business. Old Judge Richter used to be in cahoots with Glanton. Thank you again for killing that fat bastard, by the way. Anyway, you best keep an eye out for ambushes and traps of all sorts. Glanton won't go down easy. Anything else?
If I could convince Glanton to help us, he doesn't seem like a natural ally to Marco.
The man is a butcher, plain and simple. I'd sooner exhume fat-ass Judge Richter and use his corpse as a meat shield than work with Glanton. Brookshire and the others might not care about our methods, but I do. There are some lines you don't cross, or you never come back from it. Besides, you just can't trust a man like Glanton. I imagine him and Brookshire would get along just fine. You got anything else?
Don't have any more questions.
We're almost there, partner. Stay focused and take care of yourself.
We're stuck.
Damn it!
Oh boy. Okay, never mind. You overshot him. Thank you.
Oh, well, I guess we're doing this now.
Gotta destroy the head. It's the only way to kill a politician is by shooting him in the head. I mean zombies.
Damn it!
I've got you now. You like that?
No, not gonna lie. Technically, 5-7. Oh, it's a 5-7.
Careful! Oh, buddy! Gee willikers! Surprised me!
Bring it! Enough?
Whoops! I was only gonna kill him a little bit.
One step. Just one more step. And I pull the trigger on this detonator. There are a half-dozen kids taken from the 80s in the adjacent room. I've wired the room, so don't try anything. Randall sent you, didn't he? He won't stop until he's buried Marco in the dirt. I can respect that, but I'm not Marco. I'm walking out of these mountains, and nobody's stopping me. I'm not going to die up here on behalf of some miscreant like Marco. Let me pass and the kids are yours, safe and sound. Push me, and I'll pull the fucking temple down on both of us.
The children of harm you can leave in peace. I give you my word. Can't run forever, Glanton. Face me and we can end it.
Do I look like some filthy savage to you? That might work on a cretin like Red Bear, but I won't humor your ego. It's not happening.
I mean, you'll have resolution. One, and you'll have to keep looking over your shoulder.
You wouldn't stand a chance, but I am intrigued. Even then, no, it's not worth it. You're not worth it.
Real men face their problems head on. They don't cower behind children or run away.
So they do. Very well, courier. I'll be carrying your scalp with me when I leave this place.
Yeah, I was gonna let him go, but after he fucking decided children is what he was gonna kill, I decided fuck you.
Classic murder! Sister to the murder-suicide!
Who wonder? Yeah, it works. Okay, it works. Okay. Not gonna lie. Oh, that was so worth it. Having killed him.
It's okay. You can.
Oh no. Am I 10,000 caps now? Am I?
What is it, partner?
Kill Gladys, here's his finger.
The old scalp hunter got scalped. I understand you took him down without any collateral damage. That takes skill. You earned yourself a nice fat wad of caps for this one. Only one thing left to do now, partner. We know where Marco is. We just have to get him. I've still got a few preparations to make, so just let me know when you're ready, and we'll round up the posse. The readiness is all, my friend.
10,000 caps, give it to me. Oh, that's the most I gotta have a fucking paycheck.
What you got?
I'm ready to go after Marco.
Brookshire's got the intel. Go see him for the details. I'll get the rest of our posse formed up.
Set for more. We're on the verge of starting your final bounty mission with Randall. If you'd like to proceed, you will set in motion events which will occupy until Marco is finally brought to justice. As a result, any other quests or missions you are pursuing in Deep Creek Mountains will be rendered moot. Do you wish to continue this course of action? The fuck?
Breathe deeply, courier, and don't strain yourself. I need...
Fucking every bitch. Are you gonna help me move this pile of shit or what? Why don't we just shoot the fucker?
Brooker said not to touch this one or Randall. It's part of the deal. Fuck up and we don't get paid.
Why the fuck are we hauling them to town? When are we getting paid?
Relax, Brooks said we'll get paid once business in town is settled. Here's the Brahmin. Let's load him up. Careful, one of them's coming around. Keep that hood on. Here, this should take care of him.
What is the meaning of this? You have no right to detain us.
Hell. Cowards! Every one of you is a fucking...
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You honestly can't be surprised that it's me, can you? Virgil is my favorite alias, given the literary roots. Your expression right now. Forgive the cliche, but it truly is priceless. If Brookshire had only known what this was worth to me. That's right. Brookshire wasn't inclined to consider the fate of the townspeople, much less you, when weighed against the supply of silver. I'm not sure what your political leanings are, but if you consider yourself a patriot of the NCR, that must really, really sting. In this moment of unforeseen, inconceivable reversal, you must be thinking, how did this happen? It boils down to one simple characteristic, resolve. When you killed Sergio, I resolved to make you suffer to your last breath. Maybe you're thinking of ways to break from your bonds, disarm me, kill the guards, save the day. Not this time. Whatever happens next, you're going to be utterly powerless to stop me. Doesn't that just burn you up? If you didn't have that gag, I can only imagine what you might be saying. Well, I'm a cautious fellow, so I want to be safe. I can't risk any interruptions during my theatrics. Nothing is worse than a disruptive audience. Oh, in case you were looking over your shoulder for companions to save you, I'm afraid it's out of the question. There's no delicate way to put this. I gunned your friends down like dogs, though they fought admirably.
You killed Mike, Zach, and Willow? I'm gonna kill you!
Right through the hands. That does look painful. You won't be opening any jars again, much less handling a weapon. Even with the pain, I wonder if you're consumed by rage or dread. Neither benefits you, but dread suggests an honesty that I have to admire. Were you expecting a fair fight? A climactic showdown in the street? Sergio tried it that way, didn't he? My brother had heart, I'll give him that. I've never had a mind for fair fights, though I've won my share. I prefer domination, and most importantly, survival. That's all that matters. You want to speak, don't you? No doubt you have a pithy retort or some eloquent overture prepared that will convince me to throw down my arms. Not tonight. This time you'll be silent, like a dog following its owner. When this is over, you will acknowledge me as your master. You're going to beg for death. You'll pray to God for it to end, but he won't listen. Only when you pray to me will you gain release. But that can wait. Right now, I'm an official agent of the New California Republic, warden of their new outpost in Frostville. In my administration, law and order will be upheld without exception. Why not get off to a strong start here and now?
Please don't do this.
By the powers invested in me by the New California Republic, I hereby authorize these agents of the justice system to collect unlawful bounties.
Dude.
So it was done, all according to the law. Randall, 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 you came so far only to taste the bitterness of defeat again. Deep down you knew it would end this way. Ford, you were quite eager to betray Mr. Randall. Why don't you do the honors?
Really, you're gonna walk that slow?
I'm resigned to the fact that I'll have to do everything myself.
Well, I'm gonna reload this. Seeing all this in the dark sucks. So Virgil was Mako the whole. I'm gonna reload. I reloaded so I can make it daytime so I can see better because I can't see anything in the dark.
It's quiet in the Mojave. You know, some places you go, it's noisy. There's more birds, plants, animals. And they all make noise. I like the peace here.
Your parents were killed by raiders too?
What is it, partner? Yep. What is it, partner? Bro.
I have many important things. Breathe deeply, courier, and don't strain yourself. I need...
Fucking every bitch. Are you gonna help me move this pile of shit or what? Why don't we just shoot the fucker?
Brooks said not to touch this one or Randall. It's part of the deal. Fuck up and we don't get paid.
Why the fuck are we hauling them to town? When are we getting paid?
Relax, Brooks said we'll get paid once business in town is settled. Here's the Brahmin. Let's load him up. Careful, one of them's coming around. Keep that hood on. Here, this should take care of him.
What is the meaning of this?
Really?
You have no right to detain
Wait,
us.
it's gonna be at nighttime anyway?
Cowards! Every one of you is a fucking...
Oh, how the mighty have...
coward!
Ah, right through the hands.
Please don't do
By
this.
the powers invested in me by the New California Republic, I hereby authorize these agents of the justice system to collect unlawful bounties.
That didn't take too long.
So it was done, all according to the law. Randall, you came so far only to taste the bitterness of defeat again. Deep down, you knew it would end this way. Ford, you were quite eager to betray Mr. Randall. Why don't you do the honors?
Oh
Besides
God!
the fact that I'll have to do
You
everything
son of a
myself.
bitch!
Now, what are we going to do with you? I could put a round in your head, make it quick, clean. Then again, that's been tried. I don't fear failure so much as being unoriginal. No, I've got something better in mind. You ever hear stories of drunks being buried alive? Since you're not in a position to speak, I'll take your indignant squinting as a yes, so I'll continue. When a man is buried alive in, say, a coffin, he might have 30 minutes or so to live. Trust me, I know. I've seen it firsthand. It's one heck of an interrogation technique, acting like you're burying them. I leave them down there for a bit, then pull them up. They always come up gasping. A few even lose their minds in that short span. I guess it's the darkness and the noise. Imagine, your breathing is strained, dust fills your mouth and eyes, and you hear the weight of Earth shifting above you. It's inexorable death. That's why I saved you for last. I want you to feel that terror as you dwell on what transpired here tonight, how you were beaten. No matter how hard you are, the terror will take you eventually. In that moment, when you're wishing for it all to end, just remember, I was the one man who beat you. And that's what people will remember, what they'll say for years to come. It isn't just your body that I'm burying tonight. It's your legend.
Hey, boss, you sure you don't want me to shoot him first?
No, I want the courier to suffer to the last. You hear that, friend? Of course you can, even with that hood on. Is the coffin comfy? Just so you know, I'm putting you in an unmarked grave in the middle of nowhere. From a legal standpoint, you will have simply vanished. You're going to be just another anonymous stiff. You afraid now? Just let it wash over you. Don't fight it. You're so close to the end. I wonder how you might have molded the Mojave if you'd lived. I'm sure people will speculate to no end. They'll forget you, though. They always do. At this moment of acute reflection, I wonder if you appreciate the futility of your efforts. Your mentor is dead. Really dead. I'll face no legal or governmental consequences. Quite the contrary. I'll become a respected citizen, leaving this town while the worms gnaw on your rotting corpse. You remember that when the air thins out. If you could do it all over again, would you even come here? So much to ponder in the darkness. Rest easy. Close it up, boys.
What are you doing? Oh. Emerged from a vivid night, quickly sitting up in his strange bed. You notice a familiar face across from you, Thorn. Your hands throb as you begin to shift your weight. Eventually, you struggle to your feet. Your legs wobble as you stand. It becomes painfully apparent that you haven't recovered from your recent injury. How you managed to survive your ordeal. Oh.
And the dead shall rise and walk the earth. Wasn't sure you make it, but here you are, on your feet no less.
I end up here.
Track Marco and his boys after what happened in town. Saw them aim to bury you alive, so I watched and waited. Marco cleared out and left a pair of men behind, so I slipped in, took them down with a flashbang and a few smacks with my baton. I went digging as fast as possible, found you unconscious but breathing. Lucky for you, that doc had some blood in his stores. I managed to get you up here in the dark. Got that blood in you, then patched you up your hands. You're damn lucky you know that.
Assuming you mentioned requires some skill, where'd you learn to practice medicine?
The followers of the apocalypse. I was a physician for a time, enjoyed helping people. That was all I wanted to do as a young man. But when you see good people get hurt and nothing's done, nothing changes. It can move you to action. I thought I could make things right. That's why I hunted men down for so long. It was never about money. Everyone I gunned down was a tiny piece of justice for what I'd lost. You do it for enough time, you stop seeing them as men. They're everything you hate, everything you fear, personified. Maybe I could go back to the followers, start practicing again somewhere, start over. I'm done killing, though. That I can promise you.
Weren't you running with the other bounty hunter?
I'm done hunting anyone or anything. What they did, it was simple butchery. God help me. I'll never forget it. The hell of bounty hunters. I knew something was going down when Brookshire pulled us aside before the op. Told everyone there would be bounties on the townspeople. He told us to keep our mouths shut and follow Marco's lead. When the time came, most everyone nodded and smiled, didn't even question him. I had no loyalty to Randall, but it bothered me regardless. Brookshire told us to round up everyone in town, that he would handle you. I didn't know what they had in store. I mean, I thought they'd capture everyone and haul them back for a trial. That's what they're supposed to do. I also didn't know that Brookshire would trade you and Randall out. I thought he would just tell you to fuck off in a typical NCR fashion. See, they had me posted at the church, waiting with a rifle, in case you tried anything. I had a clear view of everything, that's for sure. I didn't know they'd killed them all right there. But Marco killed Randall? I should have done something, but I just froze. Marco was in the crosshairs, but I couldn't do it. I was scared. Goddamn shameful fucking coward. That's what I am. Physician, heal thyself, huh? Yeah, you might be right. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's all what happened. No use dwelling now. He left town to bury Randall's body. He must have thought pretty highly of him, because the rest were buried in a mass grave. When I last went into town to nab supplies, I saw most of the hunters were living it up in the saloon. Ford was with them. Look, I want to leave this place and never look back. I'm making straight for Mojave, so you're welcome to join me. Burning your boats on the shore, huh? Look, if this is how you want to play it, I'll respect your decision. I can't help you, but I'll wait here. You'll surprise them. They'll probably panic. Don't expect Marco to go easy, though. You're walking wounded. Won't be healed for weeks at least. Marco won't take any chances this time. He'll kill you.
I owe it to Randall to at least try.
Deaths to a dead man will just get you killed for nothing. There's nothing left here for you but regret. You can still help people in Mojave. I won't stop you, but I won't leave you either. I'll wait here for a day or two. If you don't come back, I'll just assume the worst and move on.
I'm not leaving until I kill Marco. Where are the others, though? Oh. Maybe in here?
Over here. You like that? I'm hit. Over here. Hey!
Fucking traitors. Oh Lord. They killed Marco, killing everyone.
How in the... I should have known. I deliberately provided simple instructions, yet people can't manage if I'm not supervising. I do hate leadership at times. There's no way you can be healed up. Why even come here? You can't win this fight. You're broken and alone. You lost. You could have walked out of this canyon and I'd never have given you a second thought. Apparently, I'm just not good at vengeance. You killed my brother, so I maimed and humiliated you, then slaughtered a town and forced you to watch. That's more or less even, right? I know you're anxious to spew some venomous diatribe, but permit me a moment. Let's say that a miracle occurs and you killed me. You'll limp back to the Mojave with a broken body, your myth shattered. People will only remember your feelings. They're just lousy that way. They won't talk about how you killed me. They'll mock you for getting captured and allowing the town to get butchered. You had a good thing in the Mojave. You should have stayed there. Quite a stage we have here, huh? Audience of dead men. Go ahead, tell me how I'm destined for the infernal reaches or all manner of mutilation. I'm sure it will be very bold and original.
You recognize this pistol? I've waited a long time to kill you with it. I took care of Ford and the other hunters. Looks like you're alone too.
Ford was a parasite, the lowest form of man. Unable to stand on his own, forge his own path. He could only leech off the energy of others. At least Randall had purpose and guts. Once the hunters were paid and gone, I was going to personally cut Ford's throat. So thanks. As for being alone, that's how it's always been. Anyone who's honest knows that's what life is. It's a slow, lonely stroll through hell. Only person I ever cared about was my brother, and you took it upon yourself to snuff him out for a greasy wad of caps. This is how it should be. I'm ready, courier.
Scared?
Scared? No, not in the least. I'm gravely disappointed. You had to get involved with every little thing, didn't you? Before you killed my brother, I had a good thing going here. I had real peace for the first time in my life, and you took it from me. I'll get it back with the NCR, but it's going to be a while before the fire goes out inside. That's why I hate you. You remind me of what I am. I'd kill you 1,000 times if I could, just to see that look. The moment when you realize that you're no better than me. Even if you survive, you'll carry the curse. You'll never have a normal life. People will always see the blood on your hands before anything else. So no, I'm not scared. I pity you.
You'll regret everything you've done soon enough.
I only regret that I didn't personally see to your demise. To bind, prod, whip, skewer, and slice you until all that remained was twitching flesh. I regret the passing benevolence which tainted my judgment, made me doubt my own nature, my strength. It was an infection of weakness. I wish I could have scourged your friends in front of your eyes, then let you listen to their screams after I'd blinded you. Do you know what I feel when I think of the townspeople, Randall or his family? Nothing. They were no more than insects, mere parasites. This world is hate, and I am its greatest pupil. Bring your courage, your righteousness. Measure it against my resolve, and you will fail.
You don't care that you're about to die?
So the toad says to the wolf. Death is a comfort to me, nothing to be dreaded. Even if I fall, I am happy, no, overjoyed, at your suffering. You'll never live this down, never. If I die, you'll still be remembered as a failure, tainted forever. I can die happy knowing that.
You recognize this pistol? I've waited a long time to kill you with it.
Oh, how sentimental of you, using Randall's old piece. I knew I shouldn't have buried that stuff with you. Very careless. You know, I've also got a revolver that I've used over the years. I call it Old Scratch. Not sure exactly what inspired the name, it just stuck. I'm normally not keen on religion, but sometimes I think this old Roscoe has a hunger for souls. Crazy, right? So it's your Remington versus Old Scratch. Sounds like a pre-war monster movie. Wouldn't it be ironic if that's all that people remembered? Pardon me, I'm normally not so glib in these moments, but the tension is just invigorating. It's time.
Oh.
How in the...
Really?
How in...
Gotcha, bitch. Now I have 2 Remington revolvers. Wish I could dual wield in this game. Dual wield would be a good thing for this.
Yes?
Okay, sir, let's go.
You did it. You actually did it. I didn't expect to see you again. I here thinking how I'd break it to your people back in Vegas.
Alright, from the Mojave Wasteland.
And so it was that the clash between the courier and Marco had come to its conclusion. Their actions had reshaped Frost Hill and irrevocably changed the fortunes of numerous inhabitants.
Shortly before the massacre at Frost Hill, an argument between Cocker and Cuddy resulted in Cuddy actually walking the fuck out the door. Cocker insisted on following Cuddy as he walked out of the Deep Creek Mountains, berating him the entire time. This continued for several weeks, until Cuddy walked to an NCR recruiting station and enlisted to spite Cocker. Undeterred, Cocker enlisted beside his friend and immediately volunteered for frontline duty. Insistent that Cocker was in fact a pussy, Cuddy volunteered for the same.
Thanks to the courier's largesse, Dana was able to retain ownership of the family farm. In time, she managed to salvage their fortunes. She eventually made a deal to sell produce and livestock to the Crimson Caravan, ensuring stable income for her foreseeable future.
Forsaking his criminal past, Doolin quietly headed west and reunited with his relatives on the family farm. While there was always some distance between Doolin and his kin, he eventually found peace through steady, honest industry. He often wondered what became of the courier who had shown mercy when there was no reason to give it. Doolin died in his sleep several decades later.
Unshackled from his psychological bonds, Porter sought out other super mutants who aspired to live in peace. He made his way to Jacobstown, where he hoped to begin a new life herding livestock and assisting other super mutants who had lost their way.
Though sure of himself at the time, Lee's decision to fight the courier resulted in quick death. His cadaver was dumped on the outskirts of town, where it was torn asunder and consumed by local predators.
Godwin continued raising bighorners while secretly manufacturing mail bombs sent to NCR offices. His attacks claimed the lives of dozens of officials and innocent civilians in the years that followed. Godwin would never face justice.
Frost continued to move from town to town, always vigilant against the threat of assassination. Eventually, he headed towards the Great Plains, and he was never seen again.
Ford's dream of becoming a wasteland legend died with him in Frost Hill when he met the Courier's wrath. In the final seconds before he died, Ford had hoped he'd earn his own chapter in the next dime novel about the Courier.
Like the courier, Cooper survived the ordeal of near death and became closer to his new master as a result. He followed the courier to the Mojave, determined to remain a loyal companion no matter the end.
Just north of Mojave, Thorne said his goodbyes to the courier and headed towards the setting sun. Unwilling to return to his home, Thorne decided he would reconnect with the followers of the apocalypse and renew his career in medicine. By assisting the helpless and healing the infirm, Thorne was able to move past the events at Frost Hill. He prayed that the courier could do the same.
Fresh off his successful operation to annex the Deep Creek Mountains, Brookshire was warmly received by his superiors at the NCR Embassy. After he ferried the surviving orphans of Frost Hill to state homes, Brookshire quietly filed a report that classified the courier as MIA. For his efforts, he was awarded with a promotion and a special commendation. His agency's director would call him a model for us all. Brookshire then planned his next operation from within the embassy, confident of his success, never considering that the courier might return.
In spite of his best efforts to evade the courier, Glanton finally met his end, deep inside Knife Point Cavern. Glanton's surviving supporters hailed him as a martyr, and soon hunted the courier in a quest for retribution.
In the end, Marco was undone by the very trait he so often touted, resolve. The courier persevered through pain and death in order to claim victory. Without his strong leadership, the NCR outpost at Frost Hill floundered. Once the 80s resumed their raids, the town was abandoned. Even after his death, Marco's name incurred fear and dread whenever it was muttered. His body had perished, but the legend endured.
Despite Marco's best-laid plans, the courier battled back from the brink of death and prevailed in the legendary duel. Though Marco was dead, the courier had not emerged from the contest unscathed. He would bear physical and mental scars for the rest of his life. Quietly enduring his injuries, he steadily limped back to the Mojave wasteland, where uncertainty and war awaited him.
So you covered during your trip. Your hands are now permanently scarred from gunshot wounds as a result. Your rate of fire draw speed will suffer and you'll deal more damage. Ring range vandal. Range vandal, you now deal. Now, here's my question. Mike and Zach safe. If not, I will end stream right now and I will go fix this. I do have to go do. Nope, they killed them. They killed them. They actually killed my fucking companions. Okay, I'm not happy with that. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna fix this mess. But you guys have a good rest of your day and be safe. Have a good one. Bye.